Shalom, giving all the praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Quadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakarian, Shah Yasharallah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, ordained, predestined, preordained to be saved in these days. I don't know where I'm gonna go with this right now. I'm just hitting the record button because I got a lot on my spirit. I got a lot on my spirit, man. Like us all, we all got a lot on our spirit as we move closer to this day. Praying every day, every night, every second that we are the Lord's elect, that the Lord has predestined us as we go out here. We praying, we fasting, we doing these videos, we watching, we going out to the highways and byways. We showing charity. We trying, we working. Like the scriptures say, we supposed to work to make our election sure. But we know this dreadful day is right around the corner, and we base this day on our faith. Our faith shall guide us, in this day, and we bless Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah for our faith, because our faith is not something that we obtained on our own. This faith was given to us from the heavens. So with knowing that, that makes us feel good, because we have a weapon. This is 2 Peter 1, verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. So that's what we doing. We trying to make our calling and election sure. Some brothers been doing this longer than other Akim. Some Akims just came around to this understanding like myself. But we see it. We see the duty, we see the mission, and we want to make it up out of here. Once again, 2 Peter 1, verse 10, NLT. So, dear brothers and sisters, work hard to prove that you really are among those God has called and chosen. Do these things, and you will never fall away. So, we want to be amongst those faithful Akim and Akwaf that's been called. So we got to roll. Man, we got to roll, and what we roll on, and I like this scripture, the elder Kazak, he pulled this earlier, and this speaks volumes right here, and I'm going to read it. This is Romans 4, verse 13, because at this point we stand by grace. Now I have this image. This is the popular report. Now I listen to preppers, a lot. We get a lot of our information from these preppers, Canadian Prepper, Prepared Nation, Off the Grid Desert Farming. It's so many, NY24. It's so many out there, and we gather. They're watching and we're watching them. But what we're doing is we're watching this world fall and we're watching the new world through the prophecies grow. They don't know about the new world because they don't have the faith. So their faith is in the substance of this world. But the Lord has gave the hopeful elect something very personal and very dear to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, which is the faith. Not a lot of men are walking with that faith at this time. It's just not given to them. Let me like I said, my mind is all over the place right now. I had a few things I wanted to go into, but I just hit the button right now, man. This is 2 Thessalonians 3, verse 2. And that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men. For all men have not faith. So you see that? All men have not faith. Why? Because faith is a gift. It's very, very, very personal, man, what we see at this time, and it's a gift. Ephesians 2, verse 8. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift, see that? It is the gift of Yahweh, not of works, lest any man should boast. Now back into Romans, knowing that faith is that gift, let's look into what he gave Abraham. Let's go into Romans 4, verse 13, NLT. Clearly, Yahweh's promise to give the whole earth to Abraham and his descendants, that's us, we're the descendants of our forefather Abraham, was based not on his obedience to Yahweh's law, but on the right relationship with Yahweh that comes by faith. If Yahweh's promise is only for those who obey the law, then faith is not necessary and the promise is pointless. So what we about to inherit through Yahweh Shah is strictly only based on faith. Like the apostles say, this is a faith-based group. Let's jump up. Still in Romans 4. Let's start from verse 3. Romans 4 and 3. For the scriptures tell us Abraham believed Yahweh, and Yahweh counted him as righteous because of his faith. When people work, their wages are not a gift. See that? And that work is the law. So wages is what you get paid when you work for the day. Right? Your income would be the wages you got for that year. But what you do for that day, you get a wage. And the law says you pay a man before the sun goes down. So if you're doing the law, you get wages, right? But Abraham received not the law when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah came to him. So what would you call that? You would call that a gift. A gift. Remember, faith, Ephesians 2 and 8, is a gift. Romans 4, verse 3. For the scriptures tell us Abraham believed Yahweh, and Yahweh counted him as righteous because of his faith. When people work, their wages are not a gift, but something they have earned. But people are counted as righteous not because of their work, but because of their faith in Yahweh, who forgives sinners. David also spoke of this when he described the happiness of those who are declared righteous without working for it. And that's the hopeful elect. The Lord delivered us from the valley of the shadow of death. Hopefully we're called and chosen, but this is all through the gift of faith. Predestination, man. So the predestined ones, the preordained, going to have something very royal, which is actually a force field, a shield. That's the faith. That's the faith. Okay? 5th verse again, Romans 4 and 5. But people are counted as, this is NLT now, but people are counted as righteous not because of their work, that's the elect, but because of their faith in Yahweh, who forgave sinners. David also spoke of this when he described the happiness of those who are declared righteous without working for it. Now, how did we get here? Think about where you at. What's today's date? May 15, 2023 AD. How did we get here reading these scriptures right now in the middle of the day with full assurance that the Lord may deliver us, hastening in the day, not even knowing our fate? We hasten in the day, not even knowing our fate. How did we get here? This came to us through the faith. This is what the world, these preppers, that's why I got this guy up here. We're going to get into this video. Because these preppers, they don't have that. They may be watching, right? They know the end is coming, but what they missing is that new beginning. The two worlds. There's two worlds running right now. This world, which is running down, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah's world, which is moving up and blossoming. Because the kingdom of heaven is within us, Akim, Akwath. So it says, Romans 4 and 6 again. David also spoke of this when he described the happiness of those who are declared righteous without working for it. Oh, what a joy for those whose disobedience is forgiven, whose sins are put out of sight. And that's the hopeful elect, virgins, man. Those 144 men, virgins, they clean because no guile was found in their mouth. What comes out of your mouth comes from the inward, the lob, the heart, the mind, the ruach, the spirit. They was found guiltless in the spirit, man. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So that faith, I'm going to give one more, then we're going to get into, I don't even know if I'm going to play a little bit of this video. I'm going to just explain what I heard. That, it broke me down because we watch a lot of preppers, man. And these preppers are scared. They scrambling. They see the end is near. But they have nothing to hold on to but their water bottles. Little substance, clothing that they unpacked away. They have nothing to hold on to. Hold on. This is Hebrews 4. But we got everything to hold on to. We're going to get into that parable too. Yahweh. This is Hebrews 4. I'm starting from verse 2. Hebrews 4 and 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, which is the good news. What's the good news? Yahweh Shah is on his way. Yahweh Shah is he's coming with healing in his wings. He's going to clear this whole thing up, this whole fogginess for us. He's going to end this side. He's going to put our enemies under our foot. He's bringing salvation to the nation of Israel. He is salvation. He done it. He's conquered death. He's bringing eternal life to the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. All this is good news. That we're going to break up from under our boss. We no longer have to serve under our woman. We no longer captive to our children. We no longer held to the forces of the birth certificate and social security cards, man. All this is good news. Good news. You don't have to worry about not having a driver's license anymore. Not paying your taxes. Running because you got warrants. All kind of shit. Restraining orders. All kind of shit that Babylon come with, man. We no longer have to be obedient to the laws of our enemies, the nations. This is the gospel, Akim, Akwaf. Hebrews 8 and 8. Jeremiah 31:31. So back in Hebrews 4 verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. And this guy you looking at, he got a gospel channel, man. He could be Jake. I was listening to him real close. I was saying, dang, this guy could be Jake. He got a whole gospel channel where he does his prepping show on his channel. Then he goes on a gospel channel and he, supposedly preach the gospel. But they don't know what they're preaching because it's not mixed with faith. Faith in what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah in the new kingdom to come with the Israelites in charge. You so-called Negroes and Hispanics and Native Indians, man. They don't know that. They got faith in Caesar Borgia coming back and just forgiving everyone for their sins, and we all just floating off as naked Caucasian babies into the clouds to live forever. That's their faith, which is not faith. So I'm going to read it again. Hebrews 4 verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. For we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said. as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. The works were done. The Lord created the end when He created the beginning. Akim, Akwaf. So everybody's playing out their simulation at this part. At this point right here, everybody's where you're supposed to be. That's why the Lord said, leave them alone. Let the wicked be wicked. Let the righteous be righteous. Because everybody's playing out their part. The Lord going to get His elect. Hey, His elect, like the apostle says, His elect could be sealed with all this going on in the earth. We pray that we one of them, because look what we doing right now. If you Akim, you're not doing a lesson, you're listening to a lesson, you preparing a lesson, you get your mind ready to go out to camp, you sustain it from this world. You know, you're coming out of sin, you're being reborn, not even your choice. The Lord is declaring you one of His sons, man. The sons of God. 1 John 2 verse 20. Right? It says, but you have an unction, which is an anointment, a calling from the Holy One, and you know all things. Man, this is happening. The rebirth is happening to the Akim, man. It's not even your choice. It's going down. That's a clear ticket that, hey, you might be of the elect, man. If not, the Lord can give you this information, not mix it with faith like these people, and have you trusting in water bottles, shovels, clothes, rope, tape, bunkers. Because these guys are looking at some of the stuff that we're looking at in this world, but what they don't see is the world to come. The Lord He got to specially give you the vision for the world to come now. Because no man have seen, no eye have seen or ear heard, but the Lord revealed it. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that next. This is 1 John, once again, 2 verse 20. But you have an unction from the Holy One, and you know all things. I have not written unto you because you have not known the truth, but because ye know it, and that no lies of the truth. Because the Lord's given the elect 100% of it, man. That's what He's doing. Oh man, the scripture that I was going to go to next just left, man. May the Holy Spirit bring it back. But this is what the Lord is doing, man. The Lord is giving the elect what they need to survive, to make it out of here in these days. So we hold on strong. If not, you're just out here watching and you don't have the faith in the new world, you're going to get trapped. A lot of these men right here, they're going to have to take the chip. Because the scriptures go, you know, they're going to go into the mountains, but they're going to drink their own blood. They're going to eat each other, their own flesh. That's 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. I think it's around, I forget what verse, towards the end. About them going up into them hills, man, and coming back down to Babylon for supplies, but not finding it. You understand? So the Lord is not, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not playing games in this day. So, you know, as we moving on, we're watching, we paying attention, we checking things out like these preppers, but what the elect have, we got that faith. We got that faith, man, which is a covering. It's a force field. The faith is literally a force field. Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. When you got evidence, you're cocky. When you got evidence, like I got evidence on you, you know, when the FBI come get you, they don't play. Because they got about 96% of the evidence against you. So they coming in cocky. This Hebrews 11 NLT, Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the confidence that we hope for will actually happen. It gives us assurance about things we cannot see. And that's the world that we see through the faith that these preppers, like popular report here, they don't see. So I guess I'll play a little bit of this video here. You're going to see, man, they talking about what hopefully we have a good week, the quiet before the storm, yada, yada, yada. Because we know the trouble is coming, so we hoping that the trouble go away. These preppers don't want to use their prepping tools, man, because they know it's the end. Because they're missing what? The faith The faith and the evidence that we see, don't see, which is the new world. Our faith in Hebrew, right, is amun. I'm a one, if I'm not mistaken. It's the same thing as Isaiah 33. Was it Isaiah 33:6? Knowledge and wisdom should be the stability and faith. Amun, I'm a one, which is to be stable, faithful, right? But this is the Greek word. This is the Greek for it.
Strong's G 4102.
Pistis. Conviction. We're convicted, man. When somebody's convicted, look up this word conviction. Right? Conviction. Check this out. To act or process of finding a person guilty of a crime, a strong persuasion or belief. Read that again. A strong persuasion or belief. And that's what the hopeful elect got right now. A strong persuasion. With Romans tell you that let every man be persuaded in his own mind. Matter of fact, let's stop right there. Let me see. So we got a strong persuasion, man, within our minds. This is Romans 14:5. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded or convicted in his own mind. And that's I'm gonna read it again. Conviction, a strong persuasion or belief. Every man should be persuaded in his own mind. Okay, so back into the Greek for faith. Conviction or persuasion of the truth of anything. Belief in the New Testament of a conviction or belief respecting man's relationship to Yahweh and divine things, generally with the included idea or trust of holy favor, born of faith and joined with it, relating to Yahweh. The conviction of Yahweh exists and is the creator and ruler of all things, the provider and bestower of eternal salvation through HaMashiach. And it goes on. Faithfulness, the character of one who can be relied on. So we got that faith. That's that gift, man, that he gave Abraham. Abram, father exalted. Abraham, father of many nations, man. Abba. Okay? The Lord is giving that to the faithful. Hebrews 11:1, NLT again. Faith is the confidence that we hope for will actually happen. It gives us assurance about things we cannot see. 6th verse, NLT. And it is impossible to please Yahweh without faith. Anyone who wants to come to him must believe that Yahweh exists and that he rewards those who sincerely seek him. So that's that faith. These guys, these preppers don't got it. They might have the information. Remember, we rolling on something way heavier than information. That's like knowing you a Jew, but not having the faith. Okay, you just out there with fringes on. But that means fringes means nothing. Celebrating the Sabbath means nothing without that faith. I'm going to read Romans again before we go, but let's just listen to a little bit.
Having a beautiful day today. Let's talk just real honestly. I know a lot of folks that watch a lot of the videos here and are seeing things. Things feel pretty good right now. And honestly, over here in Pittsburgh, I go to the store for the most part. You can get anything you need right now. And I know a lot of us are going to kind of be breathing a sigh of relief, and I understand if a bunch of you kind of check out on some of these videos and seeing views drop, not just on my channel, but on other channels in the prepper niche and stuff like that. And I understand you guys are out there planting your gardens, you're out there doing all sorts of stuff that needs to get done, and a lot of the weather has been a lot better, so you can do that stuff, and good for you. And I just want to talk about a few of the things. I just want to kind of just remind you to keep on for some of these things. Some of the things that you can do while things are, with a storm on the horizon. I think we all kind of feel that it's coming. But enjoy the calm. And try to give some thanks.
For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So that's what they're saying right now. Peace and safety. Remember that. Then sudden destruction. So you can't relax just because something ain't popping for the past 48 hours.
Grateful and thankful for this reprieve. I and a lot of other people did not believe that we'd have this kind of deep breath, a time of peace. I mean, we got a lot of folks out there being able to get their gardens going. I'm getting my garden going a little bit, and it's great. It's great that we have this opportunity. You can go to the store, you can get a lot of stuff. There's shortages on certain things, like seeds are hard to get right now, but you can get them. And you can go to the store and you can get stocked up on food, and it's there, and there aren't really major limits on a lot of stuff. So give thanks if you believe in God. Give thanks to God. I'm a Christian, and if you follow the Bible channel over on my other channel, Bold Faith Bible, where I do daily Bible studies. Love to have you over there if you haven't been joining us over there. It's accessible for people who have been walking with the Lord for a long time, or if you're just curious about what the Bible has to say, or if you just like watching me. You get a lot more of me over there, and it's a lot cheerier. So enjoy the calm while it lasts, and just be grateful, and just really count your blessings. Just focus in on how blessed you are and how things are going well. Now I know everything's not going well for everybody. Okay, I'm having car issues like nobody's business, and it gets a little old. But things are pretty good overall for the United States right now, at least this week. So enjoy the calm. Give thanks. But as you're doing that, prepare for harder days. There's the things that you can get done now. I believe it's Canadian Prepper who talks about that. 1 hour of hard work now with the resources that we have available can really be multiplied compared to what kind of work you can get done later.
Now, how can we take that for the elect? You said 1 hour you can get done now, basically will profit you later. We're doing that through the Spirit. We're preparing through the Spirit. A spiritual preparedness. That's what we going through. While they're preparing rituals, we're preparing through the Spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Working a few extra hours at work to make a little bit more money, and then just going out and buying more cases of canned goods, or more rice and beans, and getting those buckets stocked up, or starting the garden up with the equipment and with the gasoline we have available right now. It's a huge blessing. So use the prosperity, the days of normalcy to get ahead. Don't just sit back. Don't keep looking at the storm on the horizon and then get paralyzed by it. Right? Just keep moving forward, getting more prepared. And then that kind of flows into the next one, which is help others as you can. If you're in a place where you have more than you need, and you're doing pretty...
Okay, that's enough right there, man. That's enough. This is Luke 12, verse 20. But Yahweh said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? Meaning, this is the rich fool that stored up all these storehouses, not knowing the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men. And a lot of these men are storing things up for the hopeful elect, man. That's about to become the elect. It says, So is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich towards Yahweh. See, they got these. This guy been prepping for over 25 years. You can imagine where he had him and the rest of his friends. But guess what? They're not rich towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. They don't even know the names. They don't even know the names. He's a Christian. So we got it, Akim. We just pray that we keep it. We pray we keep it. Isaiah 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Let's go into this stability. The stability, which is Amawana.
Strong's H 530. Emunah.
Amawana. Firmness. Steadfastness. Steadiness. Root word. Amawana.
Strong's H 529. Amun.
Amawana. Faithfulness. See that? Knowledge and wisdom should be the faithful. Knowledge and wisdom of what? Not building tree houses and bunkers. No. Of the kingdom to come. There's hope. Back to Abraham. He was promised the earth in Romans 4, man. And to his seed. That's us. Faithfulness. Trusting. Faithful. Trusty. Okay? Support, confirm, be faithful. To support, to confirm, be faithful. Okay? Pillar, a support of the door, which is Yahweh. Verified, reliable, trusty. To stand firm, to trust. But you get it. Believe, you get it. So this is what the elect have. That's the token. That's what we fight with right now. All hell is breaking loose. They gonna be fighting carnally. You heard what he said. They ain't building gardens. They just taking a breath of fresh air. There ain't nothing going on for this Monday. Knowing everything is going on. It's just not obvious. Cause that damn border, they done brought some kids up to the Bronx. Some mothers went to the school to drop their kindergartners off, and they said they using the gym to house a lot of these people coming across this border right up here in the Bronx, and they'll be here tomorrow. So things are happening. You trust and believe that. Don't be deceived by the weather, okay? The elect is staying on high alert. Why? Because when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. I want to give all the praise and honor and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rakah HaKodash. Giving double honor to my elders, apostles, and bishops of GMS, Great Millstone. A sincere Shalom, Labakarium, Shah, Yasharallah. That's peace to the hopeful elect, the Labakarium of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Get ready. This thing is happening. Shalom.